Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my journey in beauty, where every video is an adventure in makeup and beauty and YouTube, and I am inviting you to come along with me. Today's adventure is my adding up new to my collection this month. If you're new to my channel, this is basically a collective haul from the previous month. Everything that came into my collection, whether it was through a swap, a purchase, what have you. The only thing that is not included here is anything I received from a subscription box, but I will link up in the cards for you my unboxing playlist in case you missed any and you want to catch up. Go ahead and get into it. That sounded weird. First, we'll go ahead and talk about a couple of things that Angela decluttered to me while I was visiting her in Kansas. The first is the Derma E Essentials Radiant Glow Face Oil with jojoba, argan, and sea buckthorn oils. Never heard of that one before. This is what it looks like. You can see she did not use it very much. She said that this broke her out, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I've only tried it once. I used it at night as a part of my skincare. This does say that you can put it on. I mean, it's meant to be a radiant glow. If you look at the bottom, there's a lot of shimmer down there, which I'm not even really interested in shaking this up and adding the shimmer back in, but it does sound like a nice facial oil, and I will probably use it as a means of skincare, or maybe I will try it as like an oil primer come winter when my skin's a little more to the dry side of things. So there's that one. And then the other thing that Angela decluttered to me is the Kat Von D Super Brow, 24-hour Super Brow in the shade Taupe, along with the angled brush that came with it. She received this product from Influencer, free for consideration on her channel and or social media. This was just not her favorite product, and so she wanted to go ahead and let me try it, see if I can make it work. Also, this was a little bit dark for her brows, and she just felt like she had a hard time controlling it. I've tried a couple of times, or I've tried this out a couple of times, but I'm also currently testing a pomade from BoxyCharm, so I will at some point let you know about that. And then a sweet little gift that Angela gave me when I came to Kansas was a highlighter that she had in her collection that I think she got as a part of one of the Walmart beauty boxes. And I liked it so much when she came to visit me that when she found it individually sold in her Walmart, she went ahead and picked it up for me, and it is the Hard Candy Just Glow Rose Gold Highlighter. This is a really neat highlighter. It looks like Neapolitan ice cream to me. I do, and the few times that I've worn this since I received it, I swirl my brush in, or in this case my finger, into all three shades, and it does have a really nice soft rose gold tone to it. So I'm looking forward to getting more use out of that, and thanks, Angela. Next are a couple of things that actually probably should have been included in my July adding up. I did pick these up in Nebraska at the end of July. However, I did not talk about them in my last adding up. Who knows why? But they did have Milani, obviously, in Nebraska, and so I went ahead and picked up the blush, the baked blush in Luminoso. This has a cult following here on YouTube, or at least it did. So why can't I open it? This is what it looks like, and just in case you've been living on the moon for the last however long, this is what she looks like. This is a beautiful, beautiful blush, and I'm really glad I picked it up. I'm always down to try new Milani products because they're just not overly available where I live, but we'll get to that in a minute. The other thing I picked up before I take the packaging apart here is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter, and this is in the shade Pink, which is a super unique name. This is what it looks like. I just love this. This is kind of a unique pink for me, and it does apply really nicely to my skin. I don't feel like it emphasizes texture or anything. And I also think it's a little bit of a unique, more strong pink shade than, let's say, the Wet n Wild, whatever the pink one is, Blossom Glow, I think. So like that, been using that. Oh shoot, another thing that I got when I was in Kansas with Angela is something that we picked up at Walmart, and it's from Physicians Formula, and it's the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish. This is kind of like their version of a liquid lipstick, and I'm just not a YouTuber today. I don't know what my deal is. This is in the shade Vitamin Beat, which I think is kind of funny. Give you a little swatch of it here. I haven't worn it a whole lot. This will definitely be a great shade for fall for me. Not that I wouldn't wear it now. I just haven't been. But the few times that I've worn it, it's very comfortable. It's fairly transfer proof, but like if you eat with it on, it's not going to stay on or anything like that. But it's easy to apply. You know, with this darker shade, I do try and use a lip liner with it. So that's just an aside. And then a repurchase for this month, although it is a different shade. If you saw my finale, if you watched my empties video this month, you would have seen that I finished a nail polish. It was in my #SpellItOut project pan, and then I rolled it into my 2018 project pan and actually finished it before I updated the 2018 pan. So I went ahead and bought a replacement because it has become sort of a ride or die product for me and my nails, which is really saying something because I don't really do much with my nails. But all of that is to say that this is the Essie Treat Love color. This is a treatment for your nails, but it actually comes in a variety of colors. I like the sheer colors because I think they're more forgiving in terms of chipping and whatnot. And I actually think this performs the best when you only use one coat. And this is in the shade, there is no shade name. Oh yeah, Tinted Love, number 12. This just is nice, sheer, peachy color, and I really like it. The other thing that I picked up was from Rimmel London. This is the Scandal Eyes Waterproof Kohl eyeliner in the shade 003 Brown. And it is brown, but it's actually like a shimmery brown. Let me see if I can give you a good swatch of it. And it just glides on. I use it in my tight line. I don't know if you'll be able to see the shimmer there because the lighting sucks, but you know, it's a metallic brown. I really like it. Glides on like a dream. I'm wearing it in my tight line today. I don't get transfer onto my waterline below, which is really all I ask of an eyeliner. Stay where I put you, that's all I need. So I really like this one, and I would consider buying more from Rimmel in the future. I also have another one of their Exaggerate waterproof eye definers, and I like that one too. So, and the other thing I picked up from Target is my kryptonite, in case you didn't know. I don't know if I've admitted this on my channel, but I live really close to a Target, like easy walking distance, so I'm there way too much. And this is the Pacifica Pineapple Flower Oil-Free Matte Mist. Right here, you do get 4 fluid ounces, which is a great amount of product. And I've been using this for at least a couple of weeks, and you can see I have not made a dent in it. And that's because it has a really nice fine mist that I find to be fantastic. Also, this smells like butter bronzer. Just saying, it's kind of fantastic. And then a repurchase before we get to palettes. Yeah, I said it, palettes. Anyhow, repurchase is something that I had in my, I don't remember which project pan. It was in a project pan because I didn't think I liked it. But then through panning it, I actually found out that I loved it and I missed it as soon as it was gone. So eventually I broke down and replaced it, and it's the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I get mine in the shade CW4. And I just love this stuff. It's not drying. I think it's probably a medium coverage, in terms of concealer, and it's $5, which you just can't beat. So this is kind of like my everyday concealer. If I don't have any like under eye concerns for that day, then I just use this one. All right, next was a long-awaited birthday gift. My sister did purchase a palette for me, which she told me about in January, but was really hesitant to send it to me based on the formula of this brand. She was just terrified that if she sent it to me here in Colorado that it would arrive broken. So I did finally receive it from her when I went to Nebraska in July for her wedding, and it is the Lorac California Dreaming palette. This packaging is absolutely ridiculous, which is why I like it. And you get a nice mirror in there, flash, yeah. And this is what she looks like. You can see that I have already dug into this very much so, but Lorac shadows are a very soft formula. I find for me that makes them really easy to use, blendable, etc. But that was a major reason why she was hesitant to send it to me here in Colorado. So I, lovingly wrapped it in my makeup bag and brought it home with me. But when I was in Nebraska, I didn't wear a ton of makeup other than a couple of special events like the rehearsal, or not the rehearsal, but like the bachelorette party and the bridal shower and things like that. Every other day I used this. It was so easy to reach for, and it's kind of neutral, but not brown neutral. Like you have this soft plum shade and these pinky, this one's more of a rosy and this one's more of like a terracotta, but they're neutral without being brown, and I find it makes it really easy to reach for. So that's a little bit about that. So some of you would remember that Angela had passed on some Milani products to me because I could not get Milani where I live. And then lo and behold, I went to order my groceries from Walmart the other day to be delivered. That just works really well for us and our lifestyle. And I always look at makeup. I mean, even when I'm on a no-buy, even if I don't need anything, I just always look at makeup. And just on a whim, I entered in Milani into the search bar there, and up it came. My Walmart is finally selling Milani, and I'm so excited. And in celebration, even though I was on a no-buy, I purchased the Pure Passion. Holy smokes. Hey, look at my phone. Hello there. Anyhow, this is extremely reflective packaging, but this is the Pure Passion, and I think this is so pretty. It almost reminds me of Urban Decay's Naked Heat. You've got some nice deep shades like a plum and like a warm deep brown and a cooler deep brown. I don't know, it's just stunning. I like that it has the shade names on the back here. A lot of drugstore eyeshadow palettes aren't even given names. But I also like back here, it has them, arranged by rows. Like each one is supposed to be a look. This one is called Anywhere. This one is called Anytime. And this one is called Any Day. And I just think they're really nice. The shimmers so far when swatching them, are really nice. The mattes tended to blend really nicely. I haven't got to play with it a whole lot. But let me know if you would want to see like a 3 looks 1 palette with this, or just a demo or a tutorial on a look. I'm happy to review that or present it to you in any way you see fit. And the last thing, this is the thing I was most excited to get this month. I did film with these products today, and they are the Emily Edit palettes. This is the needs and this is the wants. This is a huge thing. I'm trying not to like toot Emily's horn every time I think about these palettes, but I'm so excited for her. She was the very first beauty channel that I watched, as I'm sure she was for a lot of people, and she's one of the only original people that I watched that I still watch, if that makes sense. She's never part of the drama. She's always true to her branding and her channel, and she's just fabulous. You guys know this. I guarantee you watch her, but anyhow. So this is the needs. This is the one that has both the face products and the eyeshadows in it. So I did use this palette on my face today, and I think my skin just looks really healthy. I actually was able to put this powder under my eyes and not have it look like desert, Saharan desert under eyes. So I'm really excited about that. And then the other one that I received, no, the other one that I ordered, this was the one that I was specifically interested in, but my husband just talked me into both because he, you know, he feeds my addiction. But here is the Needs. I love that I know why she named all of these shades, not because she told them on her announcement video and her video where she did 4 looks, but because I love Emily and I do follow Emily and I just love her to death. So these are all the things that I hold this month. I am on a no buy and I really am sticking to it now. There's not a thing that I need. If I would need to replace something like, you know, concealer or mascara or something like that, I would do that, but I am not hauling anything else, at least until Thanksgiving, probably more like the end of the year. And I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful makeup days. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!
The mattes tended to, you know, why do I never bring anything to wipe my hand off? I'll never know.